Yo boys, what's up? Goldzen back here with an adventure update. Today, Wowhead news. We've got a few things to cover with Midnight Legion Remix player housing. We're going to start off with a special one. Valorstones are getting removed. We could have went two ways. I reckon we could have been like, okay, maybe just uncap it so you can get unlimited amounts of Valorstones, and then or like make it like account wide, kind of like time warp badges. You know, you can collect time warp badges across your whole account. You can transfer them in and out. They should have just done something like that and maybe just improved on that system. Made it so like the currency tab is just like, or you got like 13,000, 14,000 Valorstones. And whenever you need to use Valorstones, because to me, Valorstones are like participation tokens or points. Like the more shit you do, the more Valorstones you get. And it doesn't feel good being capped at 2,000. And then only now they're making it, like next week with the reset, they're going to make it so you can transfer the Valorstones across. It's like, man, but they've decided and they heard the player feedback and they said, well, we're just going to fuck off Valorstones, remove them completely from Midnight, which I think's good. Let's have a look at the comments. Big wins, thank the Lord, a big W. So I reckon this is a good thing. Moving on, fully collecting a class set appearance unlocks all the lower difficult variants in Midnight. Now, just for context, like a couple of days ago, last week, I made a video on how, like, I don't really do transmog, but I thought maybe I should learn how the transmog system works. Like, how do we obtain all the appearances and stuff like that? So I went through and you can actually do it with delves. If you've got multiple accounts, you can farm delves solo and then get the revolt rewards and then use the catalyst to upgrade the gear. It's like, oh, and I can quickly show you. Like, I made this crazy spreadsheet and I made it so like I'm at 28% and my goal was to complete all the LFR, normal, heroic and the mythic gear on all 13 classes. And oh my god, it is such, you have to grind for the LFR gear, then convert all that, and then you got to get the normal gear, then you got to convert that, then you got to get all the heroic gear, convert that, then upgrade it to the mythic. Like, to collect all stuff is so hard. But with this change going into Midnight, we will be able to collect, say, like you collect all the hero gear. So the tier 8 vault gear, get that to hero. And then if you upgrade that to 6 out of 6 with the gilded crests over the course of the season, which is very easy to get, mind you. And next week when we get the turbo boost, we're actually going to get about 61 gilded crests per 61 gilded crests a week per character by doing just 3 tier 11 delves, which is not that, it's actually double the amount that we normally get. So double the efficiency for the same time. If they keep that system, that means we can just farm all the heroic gear and then upgrade it to the mythic track, and then we get all of the appearances, so LFR, normal, heroic and mythic. So I'm pretty excited for this because I do like collecting. I collect gold mostly, I collect reputation, and if they introduce this, which they are, I'm going to be collecting all the seasonal gear transmogs, because then I see it now like, oh, Goldzen, you're going to have all your alt army. I got 300 alts all decked out with tier sets and that. It's going to look cool. So I'm excited for that. Righto, for you technical nerds out there, that this is actually an excerpt from the Midnight Alpha development patch notes, and it pertains to what we just talked about. It says, fully collecting a class set appearances now unlocks all lower difficulty variants. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Like I said, if you collect heroic, you'll get LFR and normal. If you just collect normal, you'll get LFR. So if you want to collect all of them, farm the hero gear with my method. If you've got multiple alts, and then level it up or convert it. It's very important. Convert your hero gear, then upgrade it, because if you do it the other way around, you have to do it twice. I learned that one the hard way. But yeah, this is what they wrote for professions, man. Okay, all profession recipes and gathering nodes are available. So this is in the beta. This is good. I'm going to watch some streamers hopefully this week. We can see how they're simplifying the gathering nodes and like how to gather, because we've got like wood chopping, wood chuck, how much wood chuck of wood chuck wood. I don't know. That was a bit of a tongue twister, but I'm excited. Got my cup of tea. Earl Grey hot. Hopefully you're having a good day, boys. I am. I'm just excited. New content, new shit on the horizon. I'm pretty excited, but the biggest one here, the biggest news of the day is definitely they lowered the number of qualities for stackable reagents, consumables from 2 to 2 was 3. So they're literally getting rid of ranks 1, 2, and 3, and they're just going to go with, I think they said normal quality and high quality, which I talked about this, a high quality, and they'll start at the year. I said, man, they really need this fuck off rank 1. Just have like a normal quality and just make the whole system overall way much more better, in my opinion. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to have to test that and see how that works with like thaumaturgy and like refining, like yeah, there's so many things we need to ask and test. So hopefully we can get access to that soon. If not in the alpha, we'll get it in the beta. I will test everything for sure, because this has implications on post the War Within materials and stuff like that. And does it mean like we can buy up rank 1 materials now, because rank 1 materials are going to get converted into normal, and then like the rank 3 are just the high quality? Like, I don't know, like, but to be honest, knowing at the market, most of the rank 1 stuff and the rank 2 stuff are roughly about the same price. If you're using concentration, you go rank 2 all the time. So you're really just going from rank 2 to rank 3 to be efficient with the concentration. So it totally makes sense to fuck off rank 1 completely. You don't even need it. It's just there. People manipulate it. I reckon it's a great change, because I remember watching K-Chak at the War Within launch, and he was clever enough to find out that like if you're fully geared up and you're using the base, a fully geared character can't even craft rank 1 materials. So rank 1 materials after like the first month are like, who cares? But he used that methodology, that idea, which is clever, to only craft like rank 1 materials, like the inscription stuff, which I thought was very clever. But going forward with just 2 ranks, it eliminates that kind of stuff, and it brings it more fair in my opinion. But when I first saw that, I was like, man, that's clever. I wish I would have thought of that, but I didn't. I was too busy mucking around. I didn't know what I was doing, but I'm all for this, so this is cool. But there's one thing here. It says the fractured sparks no longer need to be combined into whole sparks before they can be used in crafting. Whole sparks drop instead of fractured sparks. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here, because they got rid of Valorstones. If you don't know, we get drip fed half a spark 1 week and then the other half a spark the other week. Then we use 250 Valorstones, combine them to create a spark. Then we can use the 60 gilded crests to make a 720 item level piece. I think it's okay, but because they're getting rid of Valorstones, like, okay, so we don't use Valorstones to convert it now, and which is what they said. Now they're whole sparks drop instead of a fractured spark. So instead of drip feeding us, it'll be like 2 weeks and then a spark will drop. 2 weeks, a spark will drop. Okay. But it says here, and the spark costs have doubled. But what do they mean by spark costs have doubled? Like, doesn't make any sense. The only thing that costs in the spark, the amount of crests that you put into them. Like, if you want to get a 720 piece of gear crafted, it's going to cost you like 60 gilded. Are they saying it's going to now cost 120 gilded? I don't know. We have to look into this a bit more, but that's a big question mark for me. I'm like, spark costs have doubled? Maybe we put that on the fucking video title. I don't know. But that's the biggest question I've noticed. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, talking about Legion Remix. Next week, we're going to do the weight loss Legion Remix for the 105 days. We're going to stream every day Legion Remix. We're just going to go hard. We're probably going to get bored by the end of it, but it's a challenge. We're going to get all up to 8.4 or 5 million bronze to earn. We're going to get all the pets, all the mounts. We're going to get all the transmogs, everything. We're going to do everything. Look at this. We got heaps of stuff. Mounts, look at all of it. 8.5 million gold, boys. Bronze, not gold. I wish it was fucking gold. We'd be able to buy it all in one go. Boom. Maybe that's what they should do. Make it so you can use gold and just buy away. Buy all the mounts in the game. Imagine that. Holy shit. What a massive gold sink that would be. Speaking of gold sinks, apparently I was quickly watching, it's not going to include in this episode, but player housing on the alpha costs 1,000 gold to get a plot, and they reckon it can subject to change. It could be like 50,000, 100,000, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, Legion, we're going to get everything. we can cover it another time, but there is a world tier thing coming in similar to Diablo 4. I've never played Diablo, probably never will, but this heroic world tier thing, man, I don't know. Like it's like PvP, but PvE war mode on. It's like a thing you opt for. It gives you more rewards, like a tier system. I don't know, man. Like this might be annoying. I think there's like 3 modes. I can't see it here, but I know there's like a normal, like an easy, medium, and if you go the hard one, it's like you get more rewards. But like it might just be used to get better rewards, and then once you get all the rewards, it might become an annoyance at one point. But I don't know. We'll test this out when we get to it. Mantheus said, don't even worry about it. So I'm right. All right, we'll have a look ourselves next week. Last one. All right. Get back to your fucking game. I get ya. Player housing early access starts on December 2nd. So if you do pre-order the game, apparently the collector's edition is available. I'm not going to get it because I'm not that much of a collector. I pay enough for the game time and all that to bloody pay even more, but each to their own. Housing looks fucking cool, man. I'm pretty pumped for that. Yeah, I have pre-ordered on 5 accounts, and this is one thing that I've noticed. The Traders Tender does not stack. So if you pre-order one, like this one, you would get 2,000. And if you order another 4, you don't get 4,000. If you know what I mean. The max is 2,000. Traders Tender, you can pre-order 10 copies. It doesn't matter. The max is 2,000. I don't know about that one. But if you order 5 copies, like if you go full hardcore and you pre-order 5 epic editions, you should get 10,000 bloody Traders Tender, you know? Why not? Like, it's just stuff on the Traders Tender. I don't know why they don't stack it up, but it's all cosmetic anyway, man. Like, I don't get it. And like, if they did stack it, they'll probably get more pre-orders because people want Traders Tenders. Traders Tenders are a scarce asset, man. Like, especially if you're collecting everything. But anyway, just want to say thanks for checking out the Wowhead news with a little bit of my take on it. Like, I just talk how it is. I don't give a fuck. But if you do want to check out my channel, I'm making gold. We've got heaps of gold, man. Next week, we're going to hit our goal of earning 100 million in the War Within, so stay tuned for that stream. I think that the weekly reset next week's going to be pretty epic. And then it's going to run in perfect with Legion Remix. So we're going to finish the 100 million goal in the War Within, and then straight into Legion. We're going to head up with the weight loss challenge, Legion completion, and then at the same time when we get the beta, we're going to do the beta videos, the guides, professions. Like, we're going to hit the ground running when midnight comes, so stay tuned for that, boys. I'll see you tomorrow on the next one. Take it easy.